Welcome back. Welcome back. Right in the middle of chocolate chip and brownie conversations.
Right.
Rookies.
Which is better?
Oh, the brookie.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got to mix up.
I will say chocolate chip cookies. Oh, I don't know, brownies. So chocolate chip cookie smell in the house greater than brownie smell in the house. Brownie batter better than chocolate chip cookie batter, although chocolate chip cookie dough is very excellent.
Yeah.
Do you guys have you guys had Ben and Jerry's brownie batter?
It's been a while.
Dude, it's best. What's your favorite Ben and Jerry's?
Well, I'm just a chocolate chip lady.
You don't like you don't like ice cream?
I love chocolate chip.
Oh. That's so basic that I don't even think Ben and Jerry's has a chocolate chip.
No.
No.
Have you had this?
It's got to have like cookie dough or something.
The half baked. They have a half baked. I know. Adrian, do you like Ben and Jerry's?
I don't eat it really. I buy it for my kids. My kids love it. But I've had it a while back, and I would say brownie batter is probably the best.
Yeah, that's always been my go-to. Brownie batter. Let me set up the other screen. Hey, that's a good game, huh? Hey, Hopkins looks good. So I thought you putting him on the block. What's his salary right now?
31, I think.
Hey, that's not bad.
No.
Not bad. Okay, which one? We usually go oldest league first.
I figured they would give him the ball.
Well, they are, and it's good. Let me see. Hey, this was a good week of football. No season-ending injuries. Looks like, well, I guess Dak didn't have a great week, but Lamb's not serious. Hopefully. Well, that's what they say anyway. Liars. Yeah. Not bad, and this is a good game right here.
Just to lose Puka to a punch.
Yeah, that's rough, bro. What happened? Who pissed him off?
I don't know. Some cornerback. He just turned around and the guy shoved him, I think, first, and then of course the rest didn't see that. They just saw him throw a punch.
Usually the second guy, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, it will be hilarious if Hunt does not get another carry, but I'm certain he's gonna. I really need Roy to lose, but now I'm gonna get too excited about him possibly not getting it. But Pete Ryan is Tampa Bay just a really good run defense?
They're just good.
Let's see. Top five run defense.
Any Todd Bowles defense is going to be
top five run defense. Okay, but why wouldn't Hunt be in there? I don't get it. Huh? Okay. Okay. So we missed last week. Thank you very much, everyone, for. I know all of our fans, just the droves and droves of them, were missing us desperately. We missed it. I had a sick kid, fever. She had a fever for 7 days.
That's a long time.
That's a long
the flu?
time. Bro, for her, it develops into her chest. Zoe, my eldest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she gets pneumonia. Remember, I think we were talking about it with you, Renee. Mm-hmm. She gets bronchitis, and so she had it. I think it developed. Thanks, man. Into pneumonia, but last we talked to doctor, they just said it was bronchial and antibiotics, but it just breaks my heart hearing her. And now it's like a barking cough. It's really rough, but
just think it's not as bad, I think, for them as it is on us. Like, I think we feel worse than probably what they do.
That's a really great statement for me to hear right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I've been quite emotional about it, and it's been rough. But we digress into fantasy football. And anything else before we get into NFL?
No, I can't think of anything.
Okie dokie. Trades. See if we did have any. Hey, this is a sexy one. This is yours, huh, Renee? Is that you, 49ers?
Which one are we doing?
Yeah. NFL.
Oh, yeah.
You gave up Worthy. I like that a lot. Dang. So I'm going to ask you something, Adrian. How do you feel about that? Give up Worthy to get Rasheed and Diggs.
Oh yeah, especially if you're needing some players.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
Yeah, it's worthy for Rasheed. I don't know that Diggs ever plays again.
Here's the thing about Diggs. I think he will also. But well, I guess how many years does he have left on his contract?
He's only 29 too, right?
No, he's 31. I think he's 31.
No, he's 31. You're right.
He's 31 with an ACL, and this is his contract.
Oh, he's 30
at the end of the year.
Oh, he's about to be 31 at the end of the month. MB.
Yeah. So he'll be a 31-year-old with ACL and no contract.
How are all of your receivers on a 4-year contract?
Because I keep picking them up off waiver wire because they're all shit.
Oh. Good job. That's a funny sight. So Diggs is at 4 years. Yeah, dude, good get. I like that. Well done. That's what people are supposed to be doing right now. It's nice to see Worthy having, several targets right now. That was
I think he's going to have the second half of the year bump.
I hope so. I would have liked for them to be forced to target him more with Nuke not there, but I don't know if they would have. It looks like they're getting their tight ends involved more. They might just not have. This might have just been his target share. So good get there. I like that. Let's see. Where are my notes? I will start. All right. Let's get all up in it. So the game day. And let's start with let's go to the standings. Standings. Can you believe that Pickle did this? Pickle's 10-0. Pickle and Jason. Should we give him, how much credit should Jason get giving up that team? 60%?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, because Mitch made some trades.
Mm-hmm. So you guys see the standing screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okey-dokey. All right. So I have Pickle's reign over the North is like none other that we've seen in the league. I don't know if anyone else is 10-0. So we'll find out tonight. He remains undefeated as he whooped the pants off Zach's Chiefs. Everyone else in the division can only hope for the best pick in the draft. They're all struggling pretty good. AFC South, Rizzo's Titans needed a win to stay in the lead, and he lost. Troy's Colts needed a win against my Bills to take advantage of Rizzo's loss. And if we look at game day, it's a close match between he and I. Close, but I have Travis Kelce and then Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, again, if he could just take a potty break and never come back, that'd be great. Travis Kelce, if he can just get a couple more. The lost fumble, no, that wasn't super fun. But we'll see how the East shapes up, and that'll also give us a little insight to my division. But Troy's Colts needed a win, keep pace. Let's see. And then the AFC West, Braxton's Patriots. Let me do this. In the East, we're all pretty close there. 7-3, 7-3, 6-4, 6-4. I didn't see how Miami did, but Braxton's Patriots, Jeremy's Jets, both tied at 7-3, and they both picked up a win. I'm third in the division at 6-4. At least one of the wild card spots will probably come from this division. Let's see how Miami did. Miami is in a tight race as well. So both of us pretty tight right there. Maybe both wild cards from that division. I know it's not coming from the West because they're quite poopy. But let's see. So the West 4-6, 3-7, 3-7, 3-7 in the West. Says Zach lost, as I mentioned, but always fun mentioning that again. Zach thought he could accidentally win the division, but this week didn't help. Zach lost. John Lake's Broncos won. Cole's Raiders won. And then Joe's Chargers did what they needed to do. And respectfully, they lost. So the NFC North, Packers 8-2, Bears 7-3. Dave's Packers and Brandon's Bears are both competing with each other in the North. Dave bested him this week, picking up a win while Brandon failed to keep up. NFC South, again, 2 at the top with 8-2 and 7-3. That is similar to the North. We have 2 battling at the top. Mike Saints took a loss. Casey's Bucks got the win. Casey also picked up his DH. He'll wake up tomorrow leading the South. So, NFC East, 3 people in first at 4-6, and then Cowboys at 2-8.
Wow.
Giants, Eagles, and Commanders all tied at the top.
That's a lot of crap right there.
That's a bunch of poop. No wild card from that spot. Wes's Giants in a tight race. Let's see, Wes's Giants.
I've got a perfect score.
You've got a perfect score. Hold on one sec. Giants. Oh, Giants they're gonna pick up a win. So they will pick up a win. Brian's Eagles. They were in a tight race, 99-96. And it looks like the Eagles will lose too. So they will lose. Ryan's Commanders lost. Giants won. Brian, Eagles lost. Okay. So no one really cares about the East, but someone will win the division and make the playoffs and then just be right out. NFC West, 2 teams at the top in this division as well. Ash's Seahawks beat up the Brandon's Bears. Tony's Chargers took the loss to Todd's Ravens. To make matters worse, Ash won his DH and Tony lost his. Love you, Tony. Ash is just stinking dominant. So that's the NFL league. Still some unknowns. Let's keep an eye on the game as well. Kelsey's going to matter in a lot of these.
He just got another catch.
Oh, Kareem Hunt has a couple runs.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus, please, God in heaven, I need this one. Oh, Renee. Okay. Okay. We will go to, where do you want to go?
What's next?
32. 32 Z's. Did we have any trades?
Well, you know what? I did not look.
Oh, okay.
So we can be surprised together.
All right.
Put in 14 because we missed last week.
Oh, there we go.
Let me just.
Bless you.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
All right. So scroll down a little bit.
Okie dokie.
See how many
Holy crud.
Wow.
That's 2 weeks worth.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So
there are a lot of me in there.
yeah.
You're doing.
So the first one, I'm
Big
sure
things.
Zach is upset about because he gave up Burrow and got Tua, Kareem Hunt, and a second.
Yep.
Which I know he made a comment that he lost because he traded Burrow. So
And do you remember why he did the trade?
I do not.
To compete.
Oh, is it?
Which always sucks. Oftentimes it's the trade you don't make. Oh, speaking of trades you don't make, I was in need in JB, and then Renee was like, dude, I got you. I'll make an offer. And then I was like, sweet.
It wasn't exactly like
she
that.
did.
It wasn't.
So she made she made an offer verbally, and I was like, let me think. And
it was
like,
Something like offer.
to
It was a
God,
something like.
I swear to God.
Something like.
Don't you put that evil. And then I was like, I'll take your offer. And she's like, I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Wait a minute.
I'll think about it. No, it's totally good. It's okay, Kyle. It's okay. Just go get a massage and just take care of you. Just spend a little you time on you. But yeah, it's sometimes just the trades you don't make, either for Renee or myself. But in this case, for Zach, I have so many times. We all do. We made the trade, excited about the trade, and then if we didn't do the trade, we would have won. Son of a gun.
Well, this next trade kind of helps them. So Blake Corum and Brandon Ayuk, he gave them up for Jaden Reed.
That's awesome. That was great. I like it. Got a couple assets.
Currently have Kyron.
Of course you do. Are you not looking to sell Kyron? Are you 1 year away? Are you competing next year?
I am working on it right now. There might be a trade coming up. Who knows?
So wait, are you gonna make
Kyron?
The offer and then verbally get it accepted and then be like,
oh yeah, I'm gonna totally just say it. Then they send it to me and then I'm like, F you.
Double.
Yeah.
All right.
So why would you sell Kyron?
I actually really like that trade for Zach when he's competing. That's great. I love it.
Why would you sell Kyron?
If I did something really good.
If
I wasn't competing next year, then I'd sell Kyron this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we got then Renee and JW made a trade. So JW gave up Charbonnet and Jameson Williams and got DJ Moore.
I did.
DJ Moore shit
you want
the
to
bed.
see what DJ Moore did?
Yeah, he shit the bed.
Yeah.
He got just a little bit more than JMO. So
JMO's on suspension.
Yeah, no, that was my point. That was my main point. Yeah, therein lies the depression. So thanks.
And then you guys weren't satisfied. You're like, that was So let's see.
It took us about 50
Justin Fields
50 minutes to get to another one.
So gave up not only two, but three quarterbacks. Gave up Fields, Nix, and Penix for Justin Herbert.
Now this one I'm a little happier about because I was a little bit bummed because Renee then proceeded to talk about how great Nix was, and then I'm going to show you what Nix decided he wanted to do. 45 points and 23 points. 23 points, very respectable. 223 and 1, 6 on the ground with 36 rush yards, or 6 rush attempts with 36 rush yards. This stat line, I love it for a rookie.
Wait till you see next week. We got the Chiefs.
That's going to be rough. That's going to be rough for anyone. That's going to be tough. Their pass rush, scary. Their run defense, scary. It's a tough one. But hey, he's got to go through it. Don't worry, he gets the Raiders in 3 weeks, so that'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
But Herbert quietly has been
looking good.
He's really good. I'm not sure what he was thinking on the sideline. He chucked it to QJ. QJ ran it for the touchdown. He looked over to the sideline and he did this. I'm wondering if that's why aren't we passing the ball more? Right. I can do this. I can lead this offense. So I like this trade more for Renee, but I just felt like Justin Fields was in my starting lineup and Penix was also in my starting lineup because of how I started the year. So they were taking up salary cap and I couldn't do anything with Fields or Penix. So it was kind of a necessary evil. And then Bo Nix.
Win-win.
I wasn't going to get Herbert for Fields and Penix, so I knew and I couldn't even do it straight up if she wanted to because of the salary. So, okay, keep on going. My daughter thinks she's really on. She thinks she's on TV.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Keep going. Okay.
Okay. So we got Miami Vice. We got draw blank.
Rizzo.
No, Rizzo's Miami.
I think Rizzo's Miami, isn't he?
It's not Carmen.
Oh, it's Carmen.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Carmen doesn't watch.
Carmen gave up Scary Terry and Debo and a 3rd-round pick to Braxton. Braxton gave up Braylon Allen, Chris Godwin, Xavier Leggett, and a 2nd-round pick.
I think it's great.
For who?
Actually, both. I think for both. You got the kind of like doing something now, and then the something later. I would be more on the Miami side if I was competing now, and the other side if I'm not.
Let's see. Chris Godwin's out. Braylon Allen's not going to help you much. Neither is Xavier Leggett.
Not right now. Leggett's starting to cook.
Yeah, but I'd rather have Terry McLaurin now. So
right. If you're competing now, sure.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What was it? Oh,
what do you think?
So Carmen gave up Terry, Debo, and a 3rd for Braylon, Godwin, Leggett. In a second. Yeah, Braxton did what he had to do. Debo.
Yeah, if I wasn't competing, I would take the package of the more players.
Debo's so tricky, right? It's like he's always questionable, and then he'll come out with more often than not a really good game. So
right,
I was trying to get Debo a little bit ago, but didn't go well. Couldn't get him anywhere. What
did you do?
I don't know. That's weird.
Are we in? Oh,
here we go. Okay.
And Terry, guys, look at this on Terry. This is
Terry's been nice.
Bro.
Yeah. He's all backed up.
2 for 19, but both were touchdowns. Oh, 2 of 3. You want to buy into that offense right now.
Yeah.
Like Brian Robinson.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
And then
Braxton's not afraid to spend too.
Casey decided he wanted to make a couple trades. And he gave up Darnell Mooney for a 25-second. And then he turned around and gave up Wan'Dale Robinson for a 25-second.
So he gave up Mooney for a second?
10 seconds apart. Was it 10 seconds or 10 minutes? 10 minutes, right?
No, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
So he got Wan'Dale for a second. I like both of. Oh, he did it to the same. Hey, they did a Renee and Jason.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know Renee actually likes Wan'Dale a lot as well.
I do.
But you saw when their left tackle went out. I know that you also like the CBS guys, Renee. I was listening to what's the main guy, Azer. And he was like, he's a Giants fan, and he said, guys, losing our left tackle's a big deal.
Mahomes is limping.
He's still probably going to win the Super Bowl right now.
I don't know.
Oh, limping. No, they're carrying him off like this.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, non-contact.
Uh-oh.
Non-contact.
We know what that's all about.
Oh, no. Oh.
What?
Yeah, non-contact.
Please, Jesus, tell me.
He put his foot in the ground and the knee went, but with no one around.
Not good.
Yep. Not good at all. All right. Sorry about that.
Oh, did you see? How about this?
Time. It's Wentz season.
Hey, guys. How ironic is it going to be when Wentz goes to the Super Bowl?
He's walking. He's
walking. Will be excited.
He'll be back.
There it is, Wentz season.
Huge upgrade at John. Stupid. Huge QB upgrade. Just with all the talking, Mahomes pulled Super Bowl. I swear to God, guys, one of the greatest things I've seen in football. Not miraculous catches, not these gorgeous, but when he had a high ankle sprain in the Super Bowl and then just led them to victory in the Super Bowl by clinching it with that like 30-yard run on the high ankle sprain. Heroic. I stood up and slow clapped. I had to. Happy retirement. Non-contact, but also seemed like an MCL, ACL. Yeah, but if he's walking, I'm guessing it's a sprain, huh?
Or more.
You never know. Yeah.
ACL,
I mean, he
you
still
can
had a
walk.
limp. Yeah. He still had a little limp. So.
John.
John's being naughty.
Hey, giving Zach some of his own medicine.
What's a Bo Jackson hip jam? I don't know, dude, but I love it.
Bo Jackson.
Dude, this is fun, dude. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you something. Okay, are you ready for this?
All right.
How about that? How about them apples?
That's
Oh, you won.
Oh.
You won.
Just in time. I know Mahomes is probably coming back, but that's a fun one. Okay.
I don't know if he is.
Love when that happens. And Kareem Hunt went 4 for 14 for 63. So Roy, you can quit your crying. 31. So all right. So let me just put this back on here. Wandale Robinson for a second. I say the second
I'm good.
I love it. And Wandale is available in JB.
I would say this.
In JB, and I don't want to yuck your yum or anything, but second is second's an overpay.
Yeah.
See, I have the power too.
Nice.
He can let himself back in. Let's see if he catches on.
I didn't know what was happening because I could still hear everything, but I was looking at another screen and I was just talking and talking.
All right, I have the power too.
Yeah, no, I forgot about show upgrade, Brian, you bastard. Wandale for a second, big fat second, right? But Mooney
in 16 team, yeah.
Big fat Mooney.
Mooney right now with Drake possibly out. Boom, boom, boom.
Dude, I would think you can get 2 seconds in a 16 team league kind of easy, no?
This was before though the injury.
To who? London?
Yeah.
I don't even care. These guys are better with an opposite. Chase better with Higgins.
Yeah.
I think Mooney's
London
worth the
better
first.
with Mooney.
I think Mooney's worth the first. He is balling.
Where are you trying to sell Mooney, lady?
I'm not.
Right.
I only have him
First.
Actually, I have him in SF3.
I mean, guys, these are good numbers.
Yeah. No, they're great numbers.
All right.
But however, it's usually with Pitts and London and Mooney, it's 2 of the 3 on a week-to-week basis. So you just don't know which 2 it's going to be.
Interesting. Right. You're right. This week it was Mooney and no London, although London, did he? I think he did something before he left.
Decent, and then he left.
And you're right. Pitts pooped in his own bed.
Yeah, so it's like two of the 3 of them hit.
Mahomes is going to come back in. He's throwing around on the sidelines. He'll be all right.
Can't hold him down, bro.
No. All right. In the last trade, we had Renee give up Flacco and Charbonnet for Benson and a second.
Let's check out the chat real quick. Just real quick. This is definitely Mahomes.
Oh, look at how young.
John said, "Oh man, I know. God, he is a good-looking man. His body is oddly odd. Oh man, he completely fine. Who would have thought?" Patrick Mahomes' ankle game 4.0. I'm telling you. Oh, and then we got an inside scoop on their DMs. This is cute. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Renee, well done giving it good to Ashley. Very well done here. And then you got to see Benson. Where are we? Then you got to see Benson do really well, right? Did you notice that? Were you watching that
No.
game at all?
Yeah, he did decent.
I was gone all weekend.
Look, 8 for 37 and 1, and then 1 receiving. He got a reception. That's great. I thought Connor was gonna go bonkers, but he got some work. 9 touches is not nothing.
Too. Yeah, that's good for the future for sure.
Yeah, no, I can't believe you got Benson in a second.
Me either.
That's awesome. Well done.
All right, so let's go to standings. Standing. All right. So we have the AFC North. So AFC North pretty much is Braxton's at 9-1. He's pretty much got it locked down. He did lose this week, but he won his doubleheader, but he's still way ahead. So he's got that division locked up. And then same with Troy and Tennessee. I think he's got that locked up. He lost this week, but he won his doubleheader. So he is, yes. So he's did you win this week?
I did.
He won
because Pickle decided he didn't want to pay attention. Hey guys, real quick, public service announcement. Keep trying, keep going. This is about when people will see their record at 5-5, and look at Pickle 7-3.
Well, at the end of today, and once we have all the DH and everything in there, there's only 4 games possible left.
3 more weeks into DH.
That's all there is. So you add it up, and you can decide if you have
it's doable.
And look at Pickle. He didn't notice I was watching all week. I was like, he's got Goddard in, and there's a projection on Goddard. So you wouldn't have thought he was out unless you just followed, or looked. And it showed him out, though, for several days. And I was like, he hasn't taken him out, and he doesn't have another player to start. And then he didn't. And then he might have ended up beating me. But, no, I picked up a win.
So it's going to be close.
Keep fighting, guys.
Close. Please don't, yes.
Checking out a little bit right now, or not trying as hard, or just succumbing to the injuries. But F it, dude. Keep going.
Yep. And you can be like Tim in AFC East, the New England Snow Dogs, who's at 5-5, and Mitch is at 7-3. But guess what? Mitch lost his weekly game and his doubleheader. So he's moving to 7-5. And guess what Tim did?
What'd he do?
Tim not only won this week, and he won his doubleheader. So they are tied. They will be tied at 7-5.
Right.
Tied for first place.
Good job, Tim.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then we have in the AFC West, we have Rizzo and the Las Vegas.
Can I say something real quick? So Tim's team is just trash. Okay. It's just really not good. But let me see if it's better than I thought it was. So he's starting Geno, and he's got no one else. Okay. He does have Josh Jacobs. Okay, that's it. But he does have Cooper Kupp. And then that's it. He does have Lockett. But then he does have David Njoku. And that's it. But maybe someone on injured reserve now. Maybe someone. Nope. No one else. But he just keeps winning. So I thought I traded away Garrett Wilson for Tank and Tim's first. And I thought I'm getting a high pick. And then I went over and I ended up trading Tank and that high first to CJ because we all thought Pickle thought it was a high first. I thought it was a high first. CJ thought it was a high first. He took Tankdale and that high first, and I got Nico Collins. And now Tim's thinking this mother effer keeps winning. Now it is PP, so his PP could still be pretty bad, but this is why you just keep going and you never know because Tim is now. Let's see his PP just real quick, guys. Just real quick.
Ooh, we're going to see his PP.
Now if he doesn't make the playoffs, he'll have, as of today, the 104, and that's super respectable. Tanking the 104 for Nico.
Make the playoffs. Come on, Tim. Come on.
If he makes and CJ, trust me, he's watching this closely. Adrian, love you. Thanks so much for letting me keep on going.
You're good. So we got Rizzo and the Las Vegas Raiders at 8-2, and he won this week, and he also won his DH. So now he's at 10-2. Ash is creeping up behind. He did win his DH, but his game is real close. We can go to game day and see how he's doing there.
You said which one? Ash's
Too close
La
to
La
call.
Land?
La La Land, yeah. So it's close still with Rashad
what
White
happened?
and Kelsey. They each have one person. So Rashad White and Kelsey.
He didn't even start a quarterback. Oh, but then Ash started Flacco. Oh my gosh! If he doesn't win,
well,
and
look who he's playing. Right?
Mahomes is in.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Of course. Cortland Sutton, Devontae Adams, Tank Dell, Mooney. Wonder if we should go get Mooney from them. Interesting.
That's
all right, Ash looks to win.
Yeah, so he'll win, and it was his doubleheader, but he'll still be 2 games down still. But it's not over with.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on trucking.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the NFC South. So NFC South, kind of scroll up a little bit. NFC North.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Tom in the Minnesota Elk Herd. They're at 8-2,
It's such a
and they're
weird
smoking. Yeah, it is. So they're smoking. They won their game this week, and they won their doubleheader. So they're going to move into 10-2. And then this is where the fun starts after this. We have Joe at 7-3. He took a loss this week, and he lost his doubleheader. So he moves to 7-5. Chicago Bears, which is my team, I'm at 5-5. I won my game this week and my doubleheader. So now Joe and I are tied at 7-5.
Dang, good job.
Pickles at the bottom, 5-5. He lost his doubleheader, and he's probably going to lose this week. So he may be a little bit out of it, but still have a chance. Although Tom is kicking butt, he's doing real good. He scored 150 points this week.
Good,
a lot of points.
Yeah, that's a lot of points at 32.
NFC South, we have Chad sitting at the top. He won this week. He lost a doubleheader, but he's still in first place. Then we have the NFC East. This one is a close division. We have Tony at 6-4 in the New York Giants. We have John Lake with Washington Colonials at 5-5, and then we have Earl Holland at 5-5 with Philadelphia Hext. So Tony took a loss this week and lost his doubleheader, so he's moving to 6-6. And John with Washington, he won his game this week and he won his doubleheader. So he moves into first place at 7-5.
Dang.
Earl took a loss this week, but he won his doubleheader, so he's going to be 6-6. So it's going to be John in first in the division, and then right behind them is going to be Tony and Earl tied at 6-6. So very close division. And then last we have NFC West. We have Dave and his 49ers at 8-2. Followed up by Brandon and Arizona at 6-4, and then we have Roy in his Seattle at 6-4. So how it's going to shape up after these games here? Dave lost this week, but he won his doubleheader. He'll be moving to 9-3. Roy at 6-4, he won his game this week and his doubleheader, so he's going to go move into second at 8-4, and then it's going to be Brandon in Arizona. He may win this week. He lost his doubleheader, so I'm estimating that he'll be 7-5. So if we can go to game day and look at that Arizona score,
for sure. I wish I could just get an easy. Why can't I just get an easy division sometimes?
I know, right?
Yeah, Arizona.
Okay, so he's going to win. Yeah, so he won. So I figured he was going to win, and that put Mitch at a loss as well. And that is
perfect in
32. Exactly.
That's 32. Hey,
That's
how about
32.
do you have yours all? You have yours already, right, Renee?
I do.
Let's do a SF2.
We're getting close to the goal line here. It's tie game. All right, SF2. Let's go to
Everybody's
the
34.
trades.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Did you do 14?
14. I didn't. I will now. Holy hell.
All right. So we start out with Cup for Ayuk. I think that's a pretty good one right there.
Yep. I got Cup, and Tony accepted that about as fast as he's ever done anything.
Right.
So I appreciated that. What I really appreciate from people is when you make an offer and then the other person accepts, it just goes through. But
Yeah.
that's just me. Okay,
You know.
next one.
Yeah. And then there's Deontay for the second round pick, which I think is a goodie. I wonder, was that before the trade actually happened?
I bet it was.
I think yes, it was.
Yeah, because boy, oh boy, I said yes to that trade with Dave and
When that it happened.
Yeah, it's like son of a
$11 Deontay for a second. Yep,
that's pretty good.
That's super great.
So I said yes. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know now. All right, and then we
how
got
about this one?
Trevor and Drake London for Mahomes and Rashid. I think that's an interesting trade.
I've been much higher on Trevor Lawrence.
Oh yeah,
and
I think I would take the Trevor and Drake side.
Yep,
I don't know if I would.
Yeah, and Mahomes, I knew he'd have. I said it before I traded. I knew he would have a good game against my Raiders. But I mean, his good game now is 262 and 2. Okay, still had an interception. Ran 6 times for 17 yards. That's great. 30 points. Very, very great. I love it. And Trevor's stat line this week was good, but it wasn't pretty. 169, right? 2 interceptions. He did run for 2 touchdowns. 26 points. It was 3.5 points less. 36 points the last week. He's rated higher this year than Mahomes, or right there, maybe neck and neck. But the big difference is going to be their salaries, and I'm starting to sell. So Mahomes at $85, Trevor Lawrence at $59. London, I can do more with London right now than Rice, even on a selling team.
That's a good eye. I mean, looking at I didn't realize Trevor Lawrence had the scores that he had. So that's a good eye. Good eye on you.
Thanks. You know what? I want to like Mahomes, and owning him has been very painful. And at $85, I couldn't stomach it. He accepted right away. CJ's a smart guy. He's a smart manager. I thought it was a good, fair deal. I think I probably could have gotten more, and I knew it, but I didn't want to haggle. I didn't want to. D-Hop, guys. D-Hop, another touchdown.
Nice. They gave me the win in NFL.
Okay.
Dude, the price of Hopkins is just going up. All right.
So then the next one is my trade with 2 seconds for Deontay. And that kind of sucks a bit.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Wait, 2 seconds?
Yeah. And Yosivas was thrown in there because he needed a wide receiver.
So did you just make that offer just like that, or was that a counter type deal?
Oh, no, it was like I made the offer. He said, yeah, because, I mean, this was before the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, this could be great because there was rumors about him going to San Diego, not San Diego, Chargers. And there were rumors about a couple other teams, but they were all good. No rumors about Ravens. I would have never done it with Ravens, but it is what it is. So
You're right.
He gave it a shot.
Know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes you just don't take the offer that is made and you wait. Okay, so then the next one is we
Nothing.
had Devontae Adams.
No, we reversed it because Jason's an idiot.
Okay,
Yeah. He
reverse.
thought he was including DJ Moore, but he put DJ Moore in there, and I was like, I couldn't have accepted it fast enough. But he said he meant to put Diggs in there, but it's all love. I just reversed it with him. It was
All right. So then Watson for Cooper. That's a fair one. Why not?
Sure.
Why not?
Maybe a salary deal.
Packers get the
$16 Watson.
Get another Packer.
Yeah, I don't understand. Give me Cooper pretty easily. Are we out on Watson? I'm out on Watson. I don't care.
I'm out on Watson. Yeah, I've been out on Watson.
Yeah, I was sour. I liked him. I just like that boom bust kind of receiver. And these are shallow leagues, right? SF3 is the start 10, but even that, fairly shallow.
So go to the standings, if you would. So the AFC is a bit of everybody's still, there's a lot of people that are still in the hunt. So I did all the DHs and guessed who was winning this week. And it's looking like in the AFC North, Roy and Jason are both tied at 8-4.
Jason K.
Yeah. One won a DH, one won the week, one didn't win the DH, but won the week. So I mean, it was like they both got only one out of it, and so they're still in the lead. But third place, Adrian, is 7-5. So there's four more points you can get between now and the end. So it's crapshoot as to who the top three are going to get the lead, and then also possibly it could be one or two could go to the playoffs.
And thanks, Jason, because
whoever wins out.
I just lost because of Mahomes.
Yeah,
that you traded him. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to CJ?
Yeah.
What's funny is CJ's not even really competing. Well, he says, but he just keeps. Well, I know he's 4-3.
So in the AFC South, it's similar in the sense that Earl is probably in the lead with 5-6, and then CJ is 4-8. And so the rest are still to be determined. Joe might come in at 4-8. It's hard to tell. We have to wait and see till the game's over. But they're all within a game of the lead. So I mean, it's a crapshoot again. Whoever wins out probably will take the division, or I doubt that the wild card will come from the South.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the AFC West, Ash is in the lead with 8-4, and you, Jason, are 6-6 in second. So there's a chance still that there's some stuff that can take place.
I'm 6-6.
Yeah, if you don't win this week. Did you win?
No, I lost.
Yeah, so 6-6.
I won my DH?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This stupid team. Piece of shit.
So you're still not out of it if you win out.
Ugh, I'm so frustrated with this league specifically, but okay.
Now the NFC is a little more clear cut. There seems to be a little bit more of a division going on, and also that it seems like the NFC are the ones that are mostly killing everybody in the DHs. So whenever the AFC is playing the NFC is winning. So the NFC on this side, in the NFC North, we got Nick with 11-1. He is killing it. He is, if he wins one more of the next 4, he's in. And then in the hunt, we have Braxton and Mitch, both winning their DH, but not winning the week. And so they still are in the hunt, but they're not. It's not over until it's over. In the NFC South, Luke has clinched with his 10-2. And then
good job.
I don't think that the second place from the South will go to the playoffs, but I guess it's still possible, but probably not probable. And then in the NFC West, we have Andy Rizzo and me competing for the lead. So I am at Andy's at 8-4, and I'm at 7-5, and we still have four to go. So we'll see what happens. Andy lost both of his this week and his DH.
Sweet.
Yes.
I mean, sucky Andy. Sorry.
And he also got some injuries this week. So
did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Dak?
Yeah, he has Dak. But, I don't know that he was relying on Dak. And then also, Allen's been
wanted to
crap.
punch someone.
So we'll see what happens.
Nico's coming back.
Yeah, so we shall see. But it'll be so it's possible that the playoff or the wild card will either come from the North, the West, or both from the North. So it's hard to tell yet. We're still waiting to see. And that's that's SF2.
That is SF2. I'm gonna shoot on over to JB. I'm gonna knock that bad girl out. Let's see. You said 14 days.
Yep.
Fine. See if I care. All right. Hey, dude, you got Laporta for Hawkinson and Tolbert.
I did.
Hell yeah. That's a big fat win if Laporta decides he wants to play football again.
Well,
for the Detroit Lions. Let's see, what did he do? 4 points. Gross.
He's not that great with Jameson out, so with Jameson back in, it'll be even worse.
Oh, sorry. I thought of Jameis Winston. But yeah, I mean, he's still a young guy. You got the best player in the deal. I'm hoping that you gave 2 players that are going to get injured very soon to Roy, but that's just me. Then I got you spent a first for Bo Nix.
Yeah.
25 first. Dude, spend it, dude. What are we looking at? That pick being about what, mid?
Mid or late, depending on if he makes it or not. I didn't check to see, but mid at best.
I don't see how he's not worth a single first.
Right. He's right now QB 10.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm in. I have one more share. I drafted him in 3 different leagues. I think I have one more share, and I'm holding on to him. I don't know why you gave up a third for Justice Hill. Explain that, Adrian. What happened there?
Well,
Adrian? Oh.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
I think no. So Roy sent me that offer.
Roy, but why did you?
Sure.
But you love that's all he had to do was just.
No, I've upgraded to seconds. I love seconds now.
You didn't get a second.
I gave up a second. I gave up a third.
Okay, so Brian said D-Hop available in SF2 auto accept, but auto accept what? Because auto accept for an LOL,
nothing?
because that's all you need to say. Auto accept for what, big boy? Because D-Hop looks pretty valuable, and I bet in SF2 his salary is pretty low. All right, then you got Kincaid, who has a salary of $12, and you gave up Waddle. This says to me, I hate you, Waddle. I hate you so bad. Yes. And I don't want any part of your life.
So anymore. What are we thinking about Waddle?
We're not happy, Renee.
No, and there's ulterior motives in this trade as well, because I'm not competing. No, I'm not competing, and I have Kelsey. So with the way Kelsey's doing, I mean, somebody who's wanting to compete and win needs to come and get Kelsey. So
what do we think about
Kelsey? I still have Kincaid.
About who, Renee?
Waddle. What do we think about Waddle for the future?
We love Waddle.
Do we?
I do. Maybe I should just say, I love Waddle. He's 25 years old, off injured. He's $31, which makes it really tough to roster him in a start 9 league, but it is a start 3 wide receiver, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Look at his stats for the last game.
Yeah, no, I know this is super bad. 2 receptions for -4 yards with a touchdown.
And a touchdown.
I know. And guys, it's super gross. We got really excited when he was 5 for 109 on 5 targets. But when your quarterback goes down, morale sinks bad. And then they got to get it together. I mean, it looks like did he play all of his games? He played all of his games.
But the quarterback was up last year, and he didn't do anything.
Well, let's see. He did stuff. I mean, 11, 12.
Yeah, he had some
16,
games.
20, 12, 27. You know why I know he had some games? Because I traded for him, and then Adrian traded for him, and we spent a lot. I remember what Adrian spent, and he spent 2 1s, from what I remember.
No,
I spent 2 1s and 2 2s.
I'd never pay 2 1s.
What'd you say, Adrian?
I don't think I'd ever pay 2 1s for Waddle.
I'm almost positive you did.
And
if it wasn't 2 1, it was from you, Renee.
Yeah, I did 2 1s and 2 2s to get him originally.
That's why. See,
I think I did a 1 and a 2, the first and the second.
You may have that could be, but no, I like that. I like that deal, and I'm not a tight end guy anymore. I'm out on him. Okay, I gave up Kincaid for Otten in a first early in the year, and I'm going to brag about that all year long. So thanks Cedric Tillman for Bateman in a third, and then Cedric Tillman decided he wanted to drop 21 points. 6, and it's not just 21 points. It's 11 targets, 6 receptions, 75. That's such an amazing stat line for a young kid. 6 receptions for 75. What's that? 12 yards per catch and a touchdown. 11 targets. Now I know there's no one else there, but Njoku's really good. They got some role players, and Jameis will throw it to anyone. He'll throw it to the coaches. He doesn't care. And Bateman, I don't know. I really don't know what the motivation was for Kyle. I don't really get it, but I would take Tillman. I don't even know about Tillman, guys. I don't know him. I don't know anything about him. But Bateman.
I think Kyle was just thinking it was maybe flukish.
Sure, maybe so.
So.
Yeah, I mean Bateman in a third, but I mean it's like, is that just like netting a third, basically? Is that what we're trying to do? Net a third? Because I don't mind that. That's a good strategy. You're stacking assets for one asset that's probably a fleeting player, but the more I hear these podcasts and the analysts talk, they're liking Tillman's profile, but I don't know him very well. I'm still learning. JB, let me see. Where are we at? All right, where we at? We got the AFC North. We sure do. Jason's Bengals continued their dominance and destroyed Renee's tanking Broncos while leading the North. Todd and the Steelers failed to keep up in the division as he picked up an L, but Tony's Ravens beat my Raiders to compete for that coveted wildcard spot, which, sweet Jesus, I don't know if I'm going to get it. But good beat, Tony. Well played, my friend. AFC South, John's Colts is now legitimately in the conversation after all these years, as he's the one to beat in the South, as he beat up on Pittsburgh this week to knock Todd down a peg and also prop up his Colts to remain number 1 in the South. AFC West, and it pains me, but Roy's doing what he does year after year, keeps the lead in the West by winning. I took a loss. Zach's Chiefs love to lose winnable games, and Renee doing what she's doing and having fun doing it. Tanking. And how's your pee-pee? Is your pee-pee good? Because you're putting up points.
I'm still 101.
Are you 101?
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible.
Because everybody else is kicking it too.
Oh, you are. Wait. Oh, you are by a fair. Wait.
And
Look
the
at this.
Colts. The
So
Colts.
John is winning his division.
Yes.
See, this is crazy, right? This is just fantasy football. That's why you got to just keep on going. So he's
yes.
Fake news.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? I just want one of these, one league, guys, where I have a division like the AFC South, where you have a team like Adrian's, who was unbelievably amazing on paper to begin the year, and actually right now still better than most teams we see. Josh Allen, CJ Stroud, Achane, Eckler, who is a thing, Gibbs, Jordan Addison, DK, Puka, Travis Kelce, Nico, Rashee Rice, Ray Davis, Bucky Irving, Tyrone Tracy. This team is better than most all of my teams. And you are the last in the division.
I'm scoring points. I mean, 1,171 points, and I'm sitting at
2-8, bro. That could, with 7 straight losses, and tonight will be 8, and you probably lost your DH.
Actually, no, I won this week.
Put salt in the wound. You probably won your DH, as you were just saying that.
I beat Supervan this week.
Good job. That's always good. Yeah. That's always fun. He always is. Getting a no from him when I send him an offer is always such a blow, because he will go an unread message for a good day and a half. Then he'll hit me with a hell nah or something like that, and I'm like, what a dick. And then I'll say something, never to be heard from again. NFC North. Nate, Cole, and Mache all lost this week as Casey's Packers look to be running away with the division. His match this week is a close one. Let's see. Packers is right here.
He's up.
Like, yep, and he did it. Well done, man. So he keeps up the winning. All of the rest of the league. And that was a good win too, because it's kind of tight. 6-4, 5-5, 4-6, 3-7, 3-7. Okay. But 4-6, when the leader's 6-4, that's a winnable division, but they all lost and Casey ended up picking up the W. Then we have the NFC South, super tight division. And we'll go to, Nick's Bucks in a tight race with Casey, but we just realized Casey won. Tim's Saints took a unfortunate loss, and then Jim's Panthers picked up a needed victory. So that was a really fun division there. And then the NFC West, Jim's win over Chris's Cardinals, who was tied for first in the East, and now Rizzo's CTU took the lead in the West. With his win over Nate's Bears. So things shaping up in JB, and I'm still just hanging on for dear life. But a lot of close ones. NFC South, close. NFC North, close. NFC West, not as close, but still 2 competing at the top. So good job, guys. We will go to GA and then finish with SF3. GA. Let's see if we got any trades.
We do. We have some trades. We have 4.
All right. 4 of them. Fine.
All right. First one, we have Zach giving up a 2nd-round pick for Kareem Hunt. Homer pick.
Get paid. Who's the Patriots?
Patriots.
Mitch.
Yeah.
Well done. I bet that was an inbox offer from Zach. That's a great get, Mitch. And Tampa Bay's driving, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
And it's raining.
52 seconds. Oh, to the 1.
Oh, you must be ahead.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah.
You know why, dude? ESPN's app is always so much quicker. So
I'm on
so is Xfinity.
Are you?
Yeah.
Maybe my Wi-Fi is just so much better.
Wow, if they tie this up, it's gonna be nice. All
Dude,
right,
that'll
so
be
then we
fun.
have I gave up Deontay Johnson and Zach Ertz, and I received Brandon Ayuk and Dalton Schultz. So I am not competing. So I'm just taking wounded players for my own to maybe come back strong next year. Hopefully.
So you
see.
gave up Deontay and Ertz. You got Ayuk. I like it.
Yeah. And then we had is that Bill? Bill's fighting. This is the one that was talked about. This was talked about, I guess, for a little bit. So Bill gave up Lamar Jackson and Algier for Jordan Love. Only thing I could think is it's definitely a homer play for sure.
I will say this. Lamar's already been extended twice. That was in the negotiation contract talks. So he's going to restricted free agency. So restricted free agency, I'm going to have to put a 1, 2, 3, and 4 on him. So that's going to raise. Do you guys know the math on that? A first, second, third, and fourth? Or no, I think we only have a third.
7, 5, and 3.
9, 7, 5. So 9 and 7, 16. So $21. So 21 plus. So he's going to be $78, right? So $78 is what he's looking at. So could he have gotten more for him from someone else? Well, as much fantasy as he plays, did you guys see what just happened?
No.
Yeah, touchdown to Ryan Miller.
Thanks a lot.
I wasn't going to spoil it for her.
Oh,
Who's
sorry.
Ryan Miller? God dang it. I needed Otten. But
I thought I was behind just like you.
So that was kind of the math behind it. He's been extended twice. He's got to go to restricted free agency. Love is still on a deal.
What's his contract?
He's on 1. It's a 50.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
It's his last year. And that was a part of it. So, I mean, if we're in a sleeper league and you're trading Lamar and Algier for Love, no, but I mean, you have to take that into consideration. So either he gets something better, right, than just straight Love. Okay, that's in the conversation. But Bill doesn't trade much, right? He just doesn't. Yeah. And he's obviously, a Packers fan. So.
But you're competing now, so that's a good deal for you, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll just have to bite the bullet next year. I don't know what I'll do.
And then I got Stephon Diggs from you for Keenan Allen. So,
and I'll take it. I had an auto accept on for any third would get Diggs. I had to free up salary, and I needed a starter.
I didn't have a third, so Keenan Allen was my next best.
And you know what? He had 10 targets. He didn't do anything with them. Yeah. 4 for 36, but that's kind of how the Bears offense is going right now. All right. Where do you want?
All right. So let's go to standings. All right. So we have some, so there's some close teams in definitely the South on each side, East and West.
Yep.
So it's just the North that pretty much has it locked in. So Ash and the Browns has it locked in. He won his DH. He's 9-1. He had a close matchup, so we'll have to see what that is after a little while to see if he won or not. And then if we go to the AFC South, this is when it gets a little fun. So we have CJ and the Texans at 7-3. They won this week, but they lost their DH, so they're going to 8-4. Brian C, Tennessee at 6-4. They won this week, but they lost their DH, missed that opportunity, so they're 7-5. They're still one game behind. Tim and Indy, they won their DH, but their game is close. Let's go to game day and let's look at Ash real quick, and then Tim. Tim is Indy. Ash is the Browns.
Indy. Looks like Indy will win. Indy won.
Oh, okay. So he's going to go to 7-5 as well.
Okay, and
so
then
that's going to make it even more tight.
The Browns.
Yes. The second one looks like he won.
All right. Oh, and then Ash won. Yep, by a ton.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks
Mahomes.
to
Okay.
Mahomes. So yeah, so Ash is way out in
Oh
front.
my God, Otten had 22 points.
Jeez.
Lord in heaven.
Are we in overtime yet?
No.
Not yet.
So the Mahomes we used to know. 19 seconds on their own 39, and you think they're probably going to win. I mean, they're going to win, right? They're going to get in at least field goal distance, field goal range.
Is that an interception?
Oh, was it really? Please, Jesus.
No, it's not. Hit the ground.
You know what, Jesus? I take that back. I'm going to save those for election day tomorrow. I'm going to just
Yes.
save up my prayers and deploy them.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Amen. Jesus' name. Amen.
So, all right, let's go back to standings.
Standings.
So the AFC South is pretty close. It's anybody's game between CJ, Brian, C, and Tim.
You guys talk to CJ much?
Mm-mm.
He's not a big talker, but have you dealt with him? I guess traded with him much?
Nope.
We have been in conversations in one league. But
I don't know what it is about him, but I really like him. No real reason either, because he doesn't talk much, not super chummy, but I like the cut of his jib for whatever reason. I don't even know why, but maybe it's just me. Okay, carry on.
All right, AFC East. So we have Renee at 7-3.
Not for long.
Ryan at 5-5. Renee lost this week and also lost your doubleheader.
Oh, son of a gun.
7-5. But don't worry, because Ryan has lost his doubleheader.
Oh.
And we'll have to see how he did this week.
Miami. Oh, he lost.
And he lost.
Suck it, Ryan.
So, oh yeah, we just saw that game. Yeah. So you're still staying 2 games ahead.
Just kidding, Ryan. Also, just FYI. So they didn't do it. They didn't get in field goal range. Who is this clown that's in Mahomes' body? I don't understand what happened. He got soft, dude. Like super, super soft. You're pissed. I'm angry and pissed. But now I don't own him anymore. So who cares? He can get hit by a train. All right. Now what?
All right. Go back to standings.
Okay.
Oh, wait, stop real quick. Stop. Let's look at Zach. Let's look at Zach real quick.
Kansas City. Oh, he got edged out. Oh, not really. Oh.
Well, it's a good thing.
He's in overtime.
I know, dude.
Yeah. So this is still close for him. So we'll have to see.
How fun, dude.
So
I'm gonna post that. Do you guys know how to do a screenshot from a Mac? It's okay.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I usually just take a picture with my phone.
Yeah, me too. It is a pain. Why is it such a pain in the butt, dude?
Because it's Mac.
Freaking Mac.
I love it.
I do too, dude. I'm such a snob when it comes to Apple products.
Casey's getting the ball.
Yeah. Who gets the ball?
Casey's getting the ball. Casey first.
How do I get mine to go faster?
What do you want to go faster?
I want to catch up to you guys.
Dude, I got Cox Communications. Who do you have? Maybe that's why. Maybe yours is not as fast as Cox. Cox is fast, guys. I'm not sure if you've seen a Cox go, but did they remove me from the screen? Did they? Oh no.
No.
All right. I'm gonna post that real quick to Discord. Where do you want me?
So back to the standings.
Back to the standings. Okay, sorry.
Back to the standings.
Back to the standings. Sorry, I was playing with Discord.
Actually, stay right there.
Oh, which one? Game day?
Yeah, go to game day. Let's look at. I just want to look at one score real quick because it'll help when I go to the NFC. So look at.
Okay, I'm sorry. Where did you want me?
Game day. Game day.
Game day.
Real quick. Yeah.
En route. Okay.
So let's look at the scroll down a little bit. I'm looking at the Giants and Tampa
Giants
Bay.
and Panthers. Oh man, they got
No, Giants. No,
destroyed.
I'm sorry, Dallas.
Dallas and
Tampa Bay. Sorry.
Dallas and Tampa Bay.
Okay, so
Tampa Bay destroyed them.
yeah, pretty much with Hopkins and Sterling Shepard. Wow.
Sterling Shepard, dude. Hey, we always thought we'd see Sterling Shepard come out of the backfield.
Always.
Crazy.
4 for 47. Like he's relevant, right? Like we should be rostering him in a 16-team league. Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield.
Well, just for this year. Yeah, for this year.
For this year.
All right, go back to standings.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about this AFC West division.
AFC West. Here we go.
Okay, so we got Zach at 7-3.
Yep.
He lost his doubleheader,
and
we're still undetermined at what he's going to do. Although Kareem Hunt just got a pass.
Oh.
And a first down, so maybe he will win. So let's say if he wins this week, he's 8-4. And then we got, I don't think it's going to update that quick.
But if you push refresh like over and over and over and over and over and over again,
eventually it will.
Yeah, 100% of the time. Watch this. Oh, and then you get new ads, right? And then you get to see, they get me to Penguin gear every time. I will click on that MFR so quick, dude, and spend at least $400.
Oh,
there we go.
Why it pops up.
Oh,
okay.
See, dude? Right when I see, all you have to do get lost in the ads, and then all of a sudden you forget why you were refreshing, and then then you look, you remember, and
it's there.
Yep.
All right, so we'll go back to standings. So Zach is at 8-4 because he lost his doubleheader. And then Tony, who's at 6-4, he won his game this week and he won his doubleheader. So we got a two-way tie for first place in the AFC West.
Good job, Tony.
Poor Rizzo, Las Vegas. He thought he had a shot at 5-5, but he lost his game and he lost his doubleheader. So that's going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to hurt. All right, so we go to the NFC North, and sitting at top is Casey and his Detroit Lions. He won his game this week, and he won his doubleheader, so he's sitting at 9-3. Awful nice.
Keep going.
Then we have the NFC South, which is a close division as well. We have JW sitting at 7-3. He won his game this week and he won his doubleheader. So you gained 2 more wins this week, JW, and you're going to be at 9-3.
Very cool. And then I think,
and then Kyle won this week, but he lost his doubleheader.
Good. I know.
So Kyle. he's 7-5. So that'll be two games down.
Suck it, Kyle.
And then Nick in Tampa Bay, he won this week, but he lost his doubleheader. So D-Hop. So he's going to be sitting at 6-6. So he's going to be right behind Kyle. So it's still close in that NFC South.
Dude,
how's it go?
You got to stop.
Kyle.
That was a different. Hey, you have different ones. Don't make new ones because then it stays funny, and I can't make fun of you. Freaking D-Hop, 15 more yards. What?
I know.
They might have to sign him again, right? Like, why wouldn't they? What is he doing? 8 for 86 and 2 touchdowns. WTF, dude.
Yeah, on 9 targets.
Wow.
All right, so then we have the NFC East. NFC East is
tough.
Very close. Check this out. So we have Tom and the Dallas Cowboys at 7-3. We have Cole and the New York Giants at 7-3. And we have Jason K and the Philadelphia at 7-3. Well, we have, holy crap, I can't read my writing. It looks like Tim lost. No.
Tim,
why did I keep on saying
Tim's
Tim?
not in here.
Tom. Okay,
Tom
good.
we
We just looked at that, didn't we?
Cowboys.
Cowboys, he lost, right? Because he played Tampa Bay.
Let's
I think
see.
that's what we looked at. Did we just look at that? Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Cowboys lost.
All right.
Cowboys
so
lost.
Cowboys lost. New York lost, and Jason K lost.
Yeah,
but they all three won their doubleheader. So
Jason
guess
K
what? We haven't. Yeah. So we have another three-way tie in the NFC East, all at 8-4. How crazy is that?
That is
crazy.
That's wild. Yes.
Bonkers.
8-3, all 8-3. How sucky to be 8-3.
Yeah.
How sucky to be 8-4, and you're just tied with two other people.
Yeah.
That blows.
Yep. That hurts. And then last
Dan
we have
took over Washington, which is nice. He's got a good team, but that's a next year deal.
Yeah, he's building.
He
All right, then we have the NFC West, which is another close division. So we have Braxton and San Francisco at 7-3. He won this week, and he won his doubleheader, so he's at 9-3. Behind him, we have Earl in Seattle at 6-4. He won this week, but lost his doubleheader, so he's going to be at 7-5. And then we have Mache, 5-5, who won this week and also won his doubleheader, so he's at 7-5. So we'll have a two-way tie for second in place. Braxton's still in first at 9-3.
Strong,
but it's still close. Anybody's game still. A couple games out for a lot of teams. Keep trying. Keep trading. Go for it.
Good to be. Hey, this seems like a tight league in general. All right, Renee. SF3, home stretch. Mahomes pass to Kelsey. Just another reception for Kelsey. Dude, Kelsey.
I just wanted to tell you one thing. Zach would not take Kelsey. He said he doesn't want to spend that much money on the tight end, even though I offered him Kelsey for ETN. And
wow, hey, that's a great offer.
I think it was the second too.
Especially when he has so many running backs, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe he hates 16 targets with 14 receptions and 100 yards on the button. Maybe he just doesn't really value that.
Kareem Hunt with the touchdown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
What,
did you not need that?
No, she wanted, because Denver's in the hunt, but she's talking real NFL. She SOB'd the real NFL.
Yeah, I just dislike them winning. All right.
That's just what they do.
SF3. Go ahead and pull up the trades.
Did I go there? I did. I'm in it, dude. I'm so in it. I'm on it. 14 days. All right.
All right.
Stupid league too.
First one we got Ayuk and Polk for Pickens. That's a goodie.
That's great. I'll take Pickens pretty easy.
Right.
Like dang easy.
Yeah, and then we got Andy Dalton for Rashad White and a third. My guess is they needed a starter.
Denver needed another quarterback.
No. $15 Rashad. Oh God. That is horrible. I hate that so much.
Yeah, I think he did that trade and then he got into a car accident and didn't play.
Yeah.
Dude, CJ. I'm telling you, man. CJ.
Eric Nevenhoven is Denver.
Dang. That's
All right.
rough.
And then we have Tank Bigsby for a second. That
I'll
hurts.
take a second.
Yeah. Tampa Bay is Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta is Brian.
My dude, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Good get. I knew that. That's a Brian deal right there.
And then Brian wasn't done. He needed to get rid of Trey Benson for Bucky Irving. Uh-oh. We lost Jason.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Maybe you had to sneeze.
MB.
Oops.
MB. Hold on. Man down.
Holding.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So we got Bucky and Mixon for Trey Benson in a second.
So Bucky and Mixon for Trey Benson and a second.
Wow.
That's a great deal right there. I mean, give me Mixon.
That's
in
a great
early.
deal on Mixon. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I did Trey Benson in a second for Charbonnet and
Who did that? Was that Mitch?
Yeah, this is way better. The Bears are Jordan Reen and the
Dan. Yeah, Tampa Bay is Dan.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good get, Dan.
Yeah, nice. And then we have Braxton with the Texans giving up Daniel Jones for Demario Douglas from Jason K.
Joe. Now it's Joe.
That wasn't me, Brian said.
Las Vegas is Jason K.
No, he sold the team to Joe.
Oh, let me switch it. Joe. What's Joe's last name?
Navarro or Navarre. N-A-V-A-R-R-E. Navarre.
Okay.
Dang, Trey Benson in a second for I can't understand why he would do that. Why Jordan would do that, but I guess Trey Benson. You know what? I mean, I guess I get it. He could be high on Benson, but that's killer for Dan. Dan's got a great team too.
All right, so head to the standings if you would, please. And these are way more clear cut than SF2 was. The picture is a little more clear.
Hey, I'll say that Daniel Jones for only Demario Douglas. Like, what are we doing here?
So
what is happening? What is Braxton thinking?
Well, let's see. The game just ended, so we could probably look up who won.
Okay, tell me where you want me, lady.
Let's go to game day and find out who won on the Pittsburgh game.
Pittsburgh. Oh, Pittsburgh edged out the Colts.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right.
177, 171.
All right. So that would be an 8 there, and that would be a 9 there. And then also let's check out Cincinnati.
Cincinnati coming at you, sister. 157 to 159 to 197.
They lost.
Titans.
Mahomes in his 40 points.
Mahomes 40 points.
Who did they play? The Titans. Okay. Okay, so Titans won that one. And then the last one we want to check out is Kansas City.
Kansas City. We got Kansas City 191 to 218, and the Texans won.
Because of, I think he just said because of Hopkins. Yep. Karma.
Okay.
Should have took that trade for Kelsey.
In SF3?
Oh, and Denver. Let's see Denver.
Just karma in general.
And
the Denver game.
Denver 111, Baltimore 127, Broncos.
Okay, so Denver won.
Yeah, they did.
They pulled ahead. And
dude, they won with even Flacco and Love. Both had a rough game, but Baltimore got Barkley. Dude, how is Barkley jumping over that guy backwards, and the guy couldn't get Barkley backwards? That was beautiful. Crazy. Barkley has been amazing.
So standings, please.
Yes, ma'am.
So in the NFC North, we have John.
AFC North, or you want an NFC North?
Sorry, AFC North. We have John in Pittsburgh, is in the lead with Zach Talmadge in second place with 84 with 8-4. So
Good job, John.
John has 9-3 and Zach has 8-4. They're both in a keep winning and you're in situation.
Very good job, guys. Dang. Solid.
And then in the AFC South, Braxton has clinched with his 12-0 Texans.
12-0. Oh, he is undefeated like pickle.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then Ryan Vanderwick is in second with 8-4. So he's also in a win and clinch situation. So he's in the same situation as whoever's going to take second, or Zach Talmadge in the other league. And then we have Zach is in first place in the AFC West with 7-5. And so he needs to just keep winning to stay ahead of Eric Nevenhoven of the Kansas. I goofed up. How did that switch? That switched. So something happened on my spreadsheet, so I can't tell if I think Zach is actually second place.
Zach lost and then Eric won.
Yeah,
I don't know about the doubleheader.
So Denver's ahead. They both lost their doubleheader. So actually, Eric is ahead. Zach's in second. So Zach's going to have to scramble for second place. So now everybody's going to have to pretty much win out in order to keep the second place team, who's only one behind them, from catching them. So this is going to be fun to watch these next couple of weeks here. See where this plays out for the AFC.
I'm having bad luck in a bunch of leagues because I got the third highest points, and I'm 2-8. I'm getting
well.
Yeah, karma's
2-8 again. Dang, that sucks, bro.
For the NFC North, we have Andy Rizzo.
You're 2-8 with Chase, Lamb, Puka, Nico. That is
injuries.
I am sorry.
In the NFC North, we've got Rizzo and the Vikings tied with Mitch and Detroit at 8-4 each.
Look at Mitch.
They're going to have to keep battling it out to see who's first place. But the nice part is whoever is second is most likely going to be in the wild card. So if they just keep going at it, that should do it. In the NFC South, we've got Dan Cummings in first with 9, and I think, I didn't write down who won this week. But then we also have Brian.
So I beat Tampa Bay, and I think Brian, Atlanta won.
Yeah.
Atlanta. Oh, no, Atlanta lost as well.
Okay, so, and then they both won their DH. Okay. So Dan's probably ahead of Brian then still. But but they're only one apart, so it's a continued. You got to keep winning in order to make it in. But once again, whoever is in second most likely will also be the wild card. And then in the NFC West, the NFC West is the suckiest of the divisions, or in the NFC, which is first place is Tim.
Thanks, Tim. You know what, Adrian?
Suck.
You're a dick.
Well, I got jinxed for it, so I'm not happy.
You deserve that 2-8 because you gave Tim your 7-3.
I know.
God dang, you drafted a good team for him, and I don't think he's made any trades. Although
he has.
Has he? Okay, good job, Tim. Yeah. Well done.
So most likely the playoffs are going to be Andy, Mitch, Dan, Brian, and Tim. And then whatever order is over the next 4 or 3 weeks. Mother effers.
Yes. It's so depressing, dude.
You know what's really depressing is that I have a record of 6-6, and I think I have the 4th highest PP.
That sucks bad.
Hey,
are you still going for it?
No, I can't, because there's only 4 points you can get left, and the 2 in front of me got 9. So there's no way. I can't.
You can always be 2-8.
They would have to, both of them would have to lose out completely and lose their DH. Both of them would have to lose their DH and not win another game for the rest of the season. And I would have to win everything. So that ain't going to happen.
So do we just not do it? Is that just what we do? We just
No.
hold?
You got Puka back now, right? So
Yeah.
there's a chance.
There's no
if you
chance.
still stay high, you got Puka, right?
Listen,
you got Puka
Adrian,
back.
she said there's no hope, okay? Let her wallow in it.
No, I'm telling you,
I'm gonna,
the two teams in front of me have to lose every game and their DH, and I have to win every game and my DH in order
Only
to.
one.
You're
Only
super-
one of them. Only one of them do. One of them.
Oh, geez.
Because
Yeah.
you can win the wild card, right? Maybe.
Only if
Yeah.
I win out and they
There's no
lose
hope.
out. That's
I believe in you.
It's not going to
I'm
happen.
rooting for you. Rooting for you, Renee.
Yeah. But Renee, like, what if? That's what kills me, is when I'm right there. Like, I love to sell. You and I, we will burn it down and enjoy every day. I like the rebuilds much better than competing because it doesn't give me an ulcer to rebuild. But it says when you're right there and you still have a chance, it's like, why aren't I just trying another week? Or you can get out ahead of it and start selling before other people sell.
Right.
I know. I get it.
Hey, you know what? I got to give you some props because I'm having fun in GA. I'm really having
Hey.
fun in GA
See?
by rebuilding.
I think
That's a good time.
if you embrace that as just a part of building your team, that's a part of competing. It's just not competing for this year. It's the same thing. You're competing. You're building your team. You're the Raiders. Okay, liken it to the Las Vegas Raiders. You got to start building, and the fans, you will cheer your team on for building and doing it the fun and the right way. But if you constantly are just trying to compete and just we end up just out of the playoffs or 3 games out of the playoffs, or we made the playoffs, but we're looking at our roster and we're like, this isn't a winning team. And then you lose in the first round. So you're like, why don't I just try to build a team for like 2 seasons? 2 seasons, really, really do it. And that second season, you're getting the 101 or the 102 because you're super dedicated. And then that third season, because you ain't going nowhere, it's not like we're going to stop playing in that third season, bro. And you got a whole bunch of other leagues. You have 4 other NDL leagues. If you join next year, you have 5 other NDL leagues. Mix it up and have fun.
I've decided I'm gonna take one team and rebuild every year.
I enjoy being an ambulance.
Because why not?
It's fun, right?
That was hilarious when you posted that.
I love it. It's fun. It's like somebody's hurt. Who can I give them?
And then when they're hurt, like Puka might go down on my competing team, and I'm like, damn it. But then your rebuild team, you're going after. It's like it's a silver lining, right?
Yep.
Life is funner.
Here's my
Life is
shit
funner
player.
when
You're a fantastic player. It doesn't have an E.
dude, you got Ash so good, dude, on that one. Benson and a what?
Second.
It wasn't a second, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Just for Flacco? And Flacco got him 8 points.
No, Flacco
Ash
and Charbonnet.
and Charbonnet. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, and that's better for him. But
And he has Kenneth Walker.
you're right. No, yeah, and it makes sense. But he's not a dollar player though. Too, he's like $16 or $19 or something.
Or something. Yeah.
I think you got him from me, and I'm pretty sure it was like 16. Well, but either way, super fun. Much love to you guys. I had a good time. You guys had a good time. We'll catch you in Discord. All love. Go vote tomorrow.